Hi guys, my name is Tanvin Tanoto and welcome to Redemption Story, a channel that explores God's story within the stories around us. Ever wondered why we like stories? Either stories that our friends tell or stories that were passed on by our grandparents, or even stories that we made up. We spent $42 billion going to the movies last year, and we buy $4 billion worth of adult fiction books every year. And we spent $2.8 billion watching a story about dozens of people in costumes fighting other people in costumes. Of course, I'm talking about the Avengers Endgame, the biggest selling movie of all time. So why do we like stories? Well, I guess a part of it is because we were created by a storytelling God. God himself is a storyteller, and he chose to reveal himself through the Bible. He uses stories. Things like poetry, narratives, history, and many other storytelling forms. And our God is not only writes those stories, but he chose to be in the story himself. In Jesus Christ, God enters his own story to meet his creation in his story. So this channel is about that God story, that redemption story, a story about a king that sacrifices everything to redeem his people, and how instinctively that redemption story is mirrored in many stories around us. Whether we know it or not, whether it's intentional or not, God's redemption story is being told over and over again in books, movies, cartoons, and plays. So please join me as we go through the stories around us and see how they reflect God's ultimate redemption story. Please subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on future episodes. The first story that we're going to explore is 2008 Christopher Nolan classic, The Dark Knight. So see you then. God bless.